Terrell County, Texas Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland joins me. Sheriff Cleveland is also a retired Border Patrol agent. Good evening, sir. And how long ago did you retire as a Border Patrol agent?
Hey, good evening. Thank you for having me back. And retired about 20 months ago, so almost 2 years now.
And I take it that you have contact with many of your former colleagues at the border as a Border Patrol. I know you're not a sheriff, but can you tell me, what their morale is, what they're seeing, what they're saying about the border?
Yes, ma'am. So, and I'm actually sheriff in the same place where I was the patrol agent in charge of the Border Patrol station the last 11 years. And I go over there every day. I get out in the field with them every day. We go out, we track illegal aliens crossing this portion of the border. And fortunately, what you see in Eagle Pass versus what you see here is two totally different things. The work that goes on here is so much different. What we still have here are people that are looking to enter the United States illegally, and they want to abscond. So anytime you encounter them and you try to stop them or apprehend them, they run. Anytime you encounter a vehicle on the highway, it turns into a pursuit. So there's plenty of action to keep us busy and, to be honest, to keep morale high here. But they're still discouraged about what they see from our commander-in-chief. I assure you that.
All right. When you encounter somebody, you stop them and ask their name and try to see whether or not on a terror watch list. I mean, how do you do this? I take it they're not carrying necessarily identification that's going to assist you in that.
No, ma'am. So what we do when we specifically here at the Terrell County Sheriff's Office arrest them, we take them immediately to the Border Patrol, or we have Border Patrol come and pick them up. Then they're taken to the Border Patrol station where all their information's taken, their fingerprints are ran, and then that's where they're identified as being on a terror watch list. And again, that's only countries that use databases that capture fingerprints and share those with us. There's countless other countries that produce terrorists that don't have those means of tracking those people that are coming to America to do us harm.
All right, gotaways. Do you have any indication you can describe what that's like? I mean, you've got those that you encounter that you can question and talk, but what about the gotaways? Tell me about them.
Specifically, and I apologize, specifically speaking out here, we catch way less than what's coming through. And what I mean by that is we just don't have enough manpower, and we never have. The last 11 years I was here, we operate a station of about 50 Border Patrol agents to cover 91 miles of border. Now, we don't have the amount of traffic they do have in other locations because we don't have a lot of infrastructure south of us or north of us to facilitate a large flow. But we are the busiest station and have been historically between Del Rio, Texas to El Paso, Texas. That's 600 miles of border. Gotaways outnumber apprehensions tremendously. There's times when the technology we do have to detect people, it's counting gotaways for us because we're out catching what we can.
All right, and when people coming in with fentanyl, I mean, I know fentanyl is pretty easy to transport across the border if you can get in because it's not like a bale of marijuana or something that's so obvious. But what about the drug flow?
Yes, ma'am. So here, primarily, we used to see marijuana. We haven't had a marijuana seizure here in a number of years, and I can look anybody in the eye and tell them it's not crossing here. Because if our Border Patrol agents aren't seeing it, our local law enforcement, our landowners, and most importantly, sources of information in Mexico telling us that it's coming, it's not coming. And that is strictly because of operations we used to run with the government of Mexico, coordinating events, completely dried up the smuggling here. But what I do want to talk about on fentanyl is, you'll hear the left say that it's coming at the port of entries. You'll hear the right say it's coming in between the port of entries. Well, fact is it's coming through both places, and that reiterates that we have a porous border.
Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland, thank you, sir, and good luck, sir.
Thank you for having me.